So for your fourth little number, we are swapping over to Tequila 38 Coconut. It's called the Solero, and it is based on a cocktail that I used to bang out in the early 2000s. I've been using 30 mil, so I'm going to keep with that. We're going to go 30 mil of the Tequila 38 Coconuts. Then I'm going to stick with this. I did use this in the live stream. This is Chinola Mango. Absolutely delicious stuff. For a lot of you people at home, this is a fantastic way of having a long life and shelf stable puree in your bars. I mean, they're not going to keep forever on the back of the bars because it is fresh puree in here, and it sort of does discolor slightly, but they're still going to keep for a decent amount of time. So I'm going to match the coconut, and we're going for 30 mil of this Chinola Mango. Then I might as well use the orgeat next, as I've just sort of mentioned it. We're going for Bristol's orgeat syrup. See this, if you don't know what orgeat is, see it as an almond syrup. Essentially weird, but this is a proper one with like orange blossom or orange flower water in it. So you do get those subtle orange lamps. Fantastic in Mai Tais. Probably my go-to now, orgeat here in the UK. I don't want much, just sort of 10 mil. Now this is where the swap comes in, and I'm going to talk about this. Now this is super sour. It is essentially a long life and shelf stable citrus. Perfect for home bars. You know, if you don't even have to think about it. You don't even have to keep it in the fridge. Just keep it on the back of your bar. So you don't need much. I would say if you are going to use like 30 mil of citrus typically in a cocktail, you could bring it right down to 10 mil. All right. So that is what I'm going for here. About 10 mil of super sour. Back in the day would have been a creamy cocktail, and I would have used cream. But do you know what? I just think having this sort of stuff, here you go, let's have another close-up. Vita Coco, this is the fleshy one. So it's coconut water with coconut flesh in it. 60 mil, 2 ounces. Then after a quick shake, again, I think this might be brilliant in like the slushy machine or blended. I think it's that sort of cocktail, but I'm just shaking this. We're just going to pour it into a highball glass. This is this vanilla cold foam. So I just think it would be brilliant on this, and I think vanilla is a good shout, but you could go any way there. You could do a passion fruit foam in there, you could do a mango foam in there, you could do a pineapple foam, anything that's going to kind of complement that. You could actually use a touch of grenadine or something like that, raspberry syrup, and turn it red, and then you could do a red cold foam on top of there, whatever kind of takes your fancy with that. But I'm just going to, as it's here, I'm just going to top this up with my vanilla cold foam. And you know what, that is so flipping delicious. That is probably going to be my favorite drink of this video.